Madcap Toys channel fans, my name is Kathy and thanks for joining us. As you can see, we are not in the toy barn, no. We are actually in the toy office. Reason being, it has been extremely warm over the last week. I just went in there to retrieve a couple of toys and comics, and I was sweating to death, just to be honest. It was really bad. So I thought it would be best today for my health and for everyone else to make sure that I come out here in this nice, cool, air-conditioned, beautiful office here to be able to share with you the things that we had sold. So I have a couple of phantom items at first that had to go out over the last couple days that I will mention, and of course when Daren edits this video, he will go ahead and take care of that for us, along with showing you what had sold. Also, I have some of the stuff over here. We have some more in queue, roughly about 10 more items on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari altogether, but I'm going to show you 10 items that about 9 items that we have here today, and then of course a couple of phantom items. But before we begin, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Hit the bell for all notifications, because each and every time we upload content, you will be the first to know. And go ahead and like the video and stay till the end. And comments, we love them so much and we appreciate all of the input you guys give us. So also too, before we start on the what sold, had something crazy happen to us, and we're still ongoing with it right now. We had someone over in the last week on eBay purchase an item from us. Everything was fine, right? They went ahead and paid for the item instantly. All was well. We go ahead and package the item and get it shipped out. And on the same day, they requested, and get this, a return. Now, I don't know why they would do that if they haven't received the item yet. It was shipped the same day. They go to put a return on eBay when it hasn't arrived to their home. It still shows that it is in transit as we speak. But of course, eBay approved it automatically. The reason what they said here, they changed their mind. It was actually, we had shown it on tape a few days back, the Superman Returns Armor Lex Luthor action figure. And the day, like I said, that we shipped it, they put out a return. A little bit aggravating because, you know, it was a remorse buy. So I don't know what's going to become of that. We will keep you posted. But right now, looking at it, it is still in transit. It says return reason changed my mind, and comment says too much, which they knew what it was when they bought it, right? They knew the price, they knew the shipping, and all of that good stuff. So we will, like I said, we will keep you updated on that. It looks like it was delivered yesterday. Again, when we shipped it on July 25th, that's the day they put the return in. So I don't understand how you can put a return in for an item if it's already been shipped out with tracking shown. If you guys have had something similar like that, let me know in the comments below. I would really love to get your information, your input on that. So we're going to talk about the first couple of items that are phantom that we sold on eBay. And so we're going to go ahead with that. Let's go paid and shipped. So sorry guys, I'm looking at my computer to pull it up today instead of writing it down. All right, so there actually was 3 items. Forgive me, please. So 3 items that were phantom that we shipped on Saturday because they had to go straight out. So the very first one, it was a Baby Alive Shimmer and Splash Mermaid doll, and it went out to Jessie. Hey, Jessie. And it sold for $29.98 plus shipping to boot. Thank you so much, Jessie. It was really nice. I believe I packed it in a 16:8 cardboard and had it via priority mail. So hopefully it will arrive to you very soon. And then next up was an AMC McFarlane The Walking Dead Daryl and Merle Woodbury Arena construction set. And it sold to Gary, hi Gary, for $30. Now we have a couple of more of these available. So if you are interested in them, just check it out in our eBay and Mercari stores. We have that available. And the very third phantom item that we had already shipped out, it was an Amazon pallet item. It was the 800 megahertz stubby antenna for Motorola. It was a 5-pack. It was in Kathy Tote 3. It went out to Harold, hey Harold, for $15.95. So those were the three that we shipped out over the weekend because they had to go out. And so I will get ready to show you what we are going to get ready to ship in the AM. Again, we had several eBay. We've had a couple of Macari that is pending queue, not going out on this video, but will be going out on the next one. And of course, we're going to show you two that sold on Poshmark. So let's start out with Poshmark, shall we? It's some stuff that we got from our palette, our clothing palettes. One that we had earlier last fall, and then this particular piece, we just purchased the palette probably maybe 3 months ago, if that. So let's take a peek at that. So the very first one, and I'll show you the halvesies. I won't pull it out since we're kind of limited here in our space, but kind of show you what it is. This is the Goodfellow and Company, and I've got several of these. Tech joggers. So see, it's an olive green, and it's tech jogger pants with the waist closure and the what do you call it? The cuff on the legs there. The Goodfellow and Company men's olive green tapered tech jogger pants, size large. And it doesn't show a username. It says at K Seratus. And it sold for $20. Thank you so much for that. So if you resellers know, our price point for this was around $4. So making $20, that's, you know, 500% or more of the price that you paid. So it's going out to them in the AM. And then also the very next day, we sold and had another sale on Poshmark. This is the last of the last Stars Above Marshmallow Lounge pants. So we are sold now completely out of the ivory. And of course, we have a bag in our death pile that is brown like this. And I will try, and I've been saying this for the last several videos, but I will try to get to it as soon as possible. We cleaned up our death pile a little bit, and as soon as we did, guess what we did, guys? We bought we bought at least 2 more pallets over the weekend. So added to it a little bit, not too bad. But we did get a clothing palette that was mixed, as well as a clothing palette that was mixed, and then a Target Walmart palette that was mixed as well. That is basically toys, general merchandise, stuff like that. So added to it a little bit, but not as bad as it could have been. So, but anyway, this was the last one. Stars Above Almond Cream Wide Leg Pant Lounge Pants. And it's going to Organic X Sage, and it sold for $28. Again, we only had roughly about $4 put into this, so getting, you know, 700% out of this to $28, that's perfect. So thank you so much for that. I'm going to get these wrapped really nicely via priority mail and sending these out on the AM. All right, so Macari, we're skipping. We have a couple sales there. We're going to do that on the next video. And then we're going to start from the bottom here. So we sold a comic. I was fishing for that just a while ago before I turned on play on the camera here. This is if you guys can see it, this is the 2000 Marvel Comics Maximum Security, the Invincible Iron Man number 35. And it's going out to Juan. Hey, Juan, for $6.28. I think we did a little bit of a deal there, but it was in the vast of our comics. And so we wanted to accept his offer and get that out to him. So thank you so much for that. And moving right ahead, go up here. And then we sold the last of our Odo and the Star Trek's Deep Space Nine series. We had 2 available. We sold the last one. It's funny how with eBay, if you have a multi-quantity listing and you sell one, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, won't be too far after that, you actually sell, you know, the next one pretty quick. So this is the last of the last that we had of him, the Star Trek Deep Space Nine 1993 Security Chief Odo action figure. Last one, and it sold to Daniel. Hi, Daniel, for $9.95. So way more than what we had listed when we had it on our store. And yes, it's going out to you tomorrow. Thank you so much for that. Put this over here, right? I'm not going to pile it too high. And then next up, we have an action figure here. It's a really cool one that you don't see often in the Masters of the Universe. It is the Masters of the Universe Origins Faker Blue He-Man retro action figure. And it's going out to James. Hi, James, for $24.41. So it looks like we had a little bit of a deal there, but really nice. A really nice figure there. And yes, going out to you in the AM. Thank you so much. I'll start putting them over here. And then next up, we got this from a pallet buy. Back when we had a big pallet buy, it was a Macy's and Walmart and Dollar General and Target and all that all mixed together. This is the Ravensburger Vintage Barbie 1,000 pieces, 27-inch by 20-inch jigsaw puzzle. And sealed, as you guys can see, it is sealed in plastic. And it's going out to Barbara. Hey, Barbara, for $13.45. What a really good deal for that. About a 300% markup there. Perfect. And going out to you in the AM. And moving from here, we sold a Hot Wheels. We always sell a Hot Wheels, I feel like, every time we turn on the camera. But this is a 2010 new mint on card Mattel Hot Wheels. New model 72 Ford Grand Torino Sport. Make sure I've got the right one. All right. And it's going out to Juan. Hey, Juan. For $5.98. Really good card. We've got some more Hot Wheels in queue in the next videos. Some that I'm going to have to bundle up a little bit. So that's going to be fun. And next up, we have a pallet item from our Amazon piece count. I've sold these before. I have one more left. This is the Lavender Soothing Skin Gel for dogs. It's 1.8 ounces, brand new, of course. And it is going out to Steve. Hi, Steve, for $16.95. Really cool. And going out to you in the AM. And Halloween doesn't stop here, guys. We've got a few more of these, but this came from one of our pallets. This is the Hide and Eek Boutique Mini Mantle Accessory Pack. Going out to Becky. Hi, Becky. For $7.99. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Really cute. Something that you can set up, you know, on a mantle or, you know, on a side table in your living room or in your library or maybe even in your office when it's time to celebrate Halloween. Very adorable. So very cute there. Like I said, we have, at least in this design, about 3 more left and available. So check that out. And I believe that is it, I guess. Yeah, because I was going to do one more, but we were going to pull that. So backing up, because I didn't say it right. So $7.99 plus shipping to boot. So that was the items that are going out. We are at the end of the month, as you guys know. You'll be seeing this on the last day, July 31st, I believe. If he puts that on Monday's videos. We are trying super, super hard. We're about a little over $200 away from our end of month goal. That would make it a very solid third quarter, beginning of the third quarter month goal. So we're super excited about that. We've been doing all sorts of things. As you guys know, the Christmas in July thing will be coming to a close after tomorrow evening. And I'm pretty proud of where we're at. We've had a few days, as you all have, with eBay that were a little disappointing, that I think could really have knocked us over our amounts, right? But considering we already beat last year at this time, and we beat last month around this time, I can't be too sad, but, you know, it could have been a whole lot better if we didn't have a lot of glitches and errors going through the month like it did. And I know a lot of people are seeing that on, you know, the web and on YouTube and etc. And it's a fact. It's just a lot of glitches and errors keeping us from making sales and, you know, working with customers and everything. So I'm hoping that that definitely changes, so we can finish our third quarter really well as the fourth quarter looking as hot as it did last year for sure. So guys, I don't have anything really else to say. I'm glad that you were able to be with me in our air conditioning beautiful little office here, you probably see some of the items that I've got in the background that are already listed. Just got to put them in a safe place until they're sold. As far as I know, nothing has changed. So if you are local in the Bloomington, Indiana area, we are having that yard sale on August 10th. August 11th and August 12th. That's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we're going to have like a reseller's dream. There's going to be a couple people that have normal yard sale things in there. But there's myself and my son and son's wife that will be having some liquidation in there as well to see. We can maybe do some bulk items, but also some single items too, where people can get them at a really good price and they can choose whether they want to keep it for themselves or of course sell it online. It's up to them at that point. So I don't have anything here left, and I will just wrap these things up. Maybe cools down, maybe get me a nice little iced tea and relax a little bit before the AM comes. But before then, but until then, we will talk to you at a later time. Thanks so much, guys, and bye-bye.